You know, it seems that every month the internet always gets a new meme for people to enjoy themselves with. A meme that at the moment seems like the most funniest thing on the planet, only for it to become saturated and forgotten within the weeks following. And this is true. Following the late 2010s, new memes on average couldn't really seem to last for more than 2 weeks, and only a month at best. Because of this, with the exception of a few select unaging memes, the internet always has to end up adapting to the constant change of what we find funny. Like plagues, modern internet memes spread fast and die fast. While this does give each year a distinct amount of variety within each meme, it more often than not ends up making us question what we found funny just a mere few weeks ago. In December 2021, the next new meme that hit the shelves was the uncanny feelings of the Mr. Incredibles, a meme that was incredibly well formatted for its time. It was a joke that could essentially have infinite variety. It was funny, it was relatable, and it was neat. However, like all of the newest memes, it eventually had to perish and be replaced with a new one. With the year 2021 coming to a close, so did The Incredibles' legacy, a meme that would unfortunately never get past the new year. Except, it did. Strangely, despite everyone's initial exhaustion with the Incredibles meme, it appeared to have stuck through following the months, with new forms taking place like Mr. Incredibles becoming Uncanny, for instance. And while everyone found this all incredibly surprising, people would eventually start to get incredibly tired of the meme by spring. Once the main trend of Mr. Incredibles died down, what was left was a select few channels that continued to milk the meme. There are hundreds of channels milking this meme, if not thousands as we speak. But with that being said, one sole channel sticks out from the rest, and I'm sure you've heard of it before. This is a channel that's seen as nothing more than a deplorable annoyance. A channel so utterly unfunny it has been made into the subject of other meme channels, mocking the user for the sake of their own comedy. This is the channel of Mr. Dweller.
Definition: insanity. Doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again.
To understand why Mr. Dweller is as hated as he is, we have to understand what exactly his content contains. Looking on the outside, Mr. Dweller seems to be a surprisingly popular YouTuber, having gotten over 75,000 subscribers as of the time of recording this. But the moment you look at his videos, and especially the comments within, it starts to become very clear that he isn't exactly appreciated. So what does he do? Well, in short, he's a meme channel. More specifically, he pumps out Mr. Incredible memes that weren't even funny months ago. But you see, the problem isn't that he's milking an outdated meme. Rather, the issue comes down to how he transforms the Incredibles format. Going back to December, what partly made the meme so great is that it made basic sense. The idea was that any topic the Incredibles face would decay into madness as the subject got worse in context. With Mr. Dweller's content, all it is just madness. There's no context, there's no order, it's just pure chaos. To give you an idea of just how absurd Mr. Dweller's content is, let me play you an Uncanny meme back from 2021, and then compare it with his latest video. Do you get my point now? The content that he pumps out is just mindless, saturated eye candy for his viewers. There's just no build-up leading to each image. It's just a completely random picture with a completely random reaction. It's unpredictable, and not in a good way. For instance, just look at how orderly this Incredibles video was back from December. You know what to expect from it. Mr. Incredible starts off all cheery and whatnot, only to become confused once he notices something off. And respectively, he continues to grow more and more concerned over each worrying image, eventually getting so bad to the point where he effectively breaks at the end. Mr. Dweller looks at this concept and throws it all out the window. I mean, what is the context for this? He turns into a baby, then he's glitching out, becomes Dwayne Johnson. I mean, who is this? What are these edits? Each image is not still, it's always moving. It's even more unfortunate knowing that looking at his older videos, they were nowhere near the amount of chaos that his modern memes bring. He started off humble with just a few regular Incredible memes, but by April, he would start to use the baby face for his thumbnails and would just keep going from there. Mr. Dweller also has a tendency to caption each picture, and sometimes he doesn't even correctly observe the image. Sometimes he'll just flat out misinterpret a certain object, as well as having broken English in general. Half the time you don't even know what he's trying to say, and maybe he doesn't either. And on top of that, Mr. Dweller also likes to promote his goal of getting to 100,000 subscribers at the end of every single video. A couple tactics he'll use to get subscribers is by complimenting his fans near the end of the video. saying 102 luck on his banner, and just saying nothing but subscribe in his about page and description under every single video. There's just no personality in this channel. All it is just a brainless, frustrating method of getting to 100,000 subscribers. And what are you even gonna do past that? Normally at the 100K mark is when channels can become verified. And naturally, YouTube would have to look at your content to see if it's okay to verify. So if Mr. Dweller even manages to get to that milestone, chances are he won't be getting verified to begin with. But that doesn't matter to him. What matters is that he needs to get to 100K. And shockingly, it's working. He's growing subscribers, fast. It doesn't matter to him how everyone thinks of him. As long as he keeps pumping out the saturated thumbnails, the mindless content, and general madness that he keeps uploading, he'll make it. I also find it funny how, according to the About page, he made the channel back in March, which by that month the meme was no longer comedic. So even in his early days, he just wasn't redeemable. And just like every other terrible YouTube channel, Mr. Dweller would eventually get into the public eye. Eventually, after a couple months, meme channels and people alike would start to notice this guy. And nowadays, whether it's through the comment section, a Reddit post, or any YouTube video with Mr. Dweller in it, you will see hundreds of people hating the guy, labeling him with things like fatherless, unfunny, and just a general negative tone towards his reputation, and with good reason.
I'm gonna explain why Mr. Dweller is cringe. Now, Mr. Dweller...
But again, it doesn't matter to him. What he sees in his head is an achievable number. You can call him fatherless and just how stupidly unfunny he is all you want, but Mr. Dweller doesn't care. If anything, it actually benefits him, as if he gets exposure, good or bad, he gets subscribers. And he's just gonna keep milking the Incredibles for months on end until he reaches his goal. And that is the current story of Mr. Dweller. We don't really know much about this guy outside of his channel. Other than that he's a possible resident of Ukraine and Russia, it's also worth noting that he possibly also has a second channel. Going down into the comment section on certain videos, you will see Mr. Dweller and this other incredible channel talking to each other. And it's not just one channel that he talks to. There are like 3 or 4 other channels as well. And all of these channels from the looks of it are just alt accounts, with one of them looking like it belonged to another channel before. It's just so fake. But other than that, that's about all we know about this guy. Mr. Dweller is everything wrong with meme entertainment, and it's not hard to see why. He has taken a normal meme that has been dead for several months now, and disfigured it beyond oblivion. He's obnoxious, he's annoying, and he's unfunny. So with that being said, guys, we are now at the end of the video. All my subscribers have the best fathers. Can we please get to 100K, guys? It would be my dream. Oh wait, I'm already there. Alright, that's about it. I don't know, bye.